Live! Huzzah!
Hello? Someone saying hi to us?
Huzzah!
No, we're live.
We are live.
Oh, he just one part of the cat.
That's how I imagine Ellie's laying on the bed right now.
Yes.
Yeah,
Exactly
yeah.
like that.
I hope she's doing all
Poor
right.
Yeah, poor sweetie. Doopity
People are
doopity doop,
playing
doopity doop.
Kingmaker.
Doopity doopity doop.
Bada bing. We shillin'. We love to shill here.
Yeah, we do.
Big shilling energy. Throw that in there. Get on Blue Sky.
Bing shillin'.
The bing, bada bing.
Yeah, a big shilling.
Big shilling.
Big shield. Big shweel.
Alright, so, Kaya, what happened last time?
Oh, what happened last time? I copy pasted everything into the Blue Sky before I send the Blue Sky shell.
Nice.
PF20, hashtag Pathfinder, not Fonder.
Pathfinder.
Pathfinder 20, hashtag TTRPG, hashtag streamer.
Sorry,
I don't know.
that was...
What other hashtag? That's all the ones I care about right now. Post. I don't even know if this work on Blue Sky. I don't care. Bada bing. Last time we go to the last time page, and I get up my last time notes because they were up on my laptop, and I'm not on my laptop. Hee-hoo.
Hee-hoo.
We're having a silly time. Jump gated.
Yahoo.
Give me the last time. Last time, it was the 21st of Lamashan, 4716 Absalon Reckoning. The wedding occurs. Nobles are introduced, families are seated, and the festivities begin. The party digs into a delectable food fit for a noble class and enjoy catering from the brewery that Ide owns 10% of, I guess. During the evening, two nobles, Corsico and Belinda, approach the bride and groom and start hitting on them. Disliking this immensely, the party engage in social combat, all capitals, ultimately running the two suspicious nobles off. Both Roscoe and Koya notify the Hell Knight commanders, who send off the guards. Taking advantage of this, a bard approaches the table, but Cora circles back in time to notice her effort at poisoning the groom. Seeing as she's been caught, she dashes off before Ide can notice and give chase. Mithril, Nicolog, and the Hell Knight commanders take their seats at the table to guard the king and the happy couple, while the party chase the sneak out into the courtyard. She is waiting for them, and a fight breaks out. Ide makes short work of a few goons, as well as a poisonous performer. Cora gets a few kills stolen from her, and they end up capturing one of the goons. Slowly clapping, the noble Tierra Sharanos makes an appearance, praising the party and watching them very carefully. And so we're just going to go ahead and start right in the courtyard because you do have a guy that you captured.
That's right. Oh,
What do you
she's
mean my
still here.
device does not support dynamic lighting? Fuck off!
Ah, she's still here, I see. Well then.
Hold on, I need to refresh my fucking Roll20.
I can't see. I can only see what I assume are dead people and the lighting. I can't see the map.
Is very incorrect. So I will fix that very shortly. Okay.
I can see it might just be jump gate breaking.
I think it's just a jump gate thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
try reloading, Tony.
Yeah, because
I see
Oh boy.
mine just melted on me as well.
Be right back.
Beta!
Oh, we love beta bugs.
Yeah.
I gotta say, it's worth it for the quick load times, though.
Honestly, yeah. It's so much faster.
Ide is on this bench.
Yeah.
She's taken a breather. She's gotten to this combat with these guys that tried to kill her fucking wife, so she's obviously pretty pissed. Let me know when everyone's in and we can start this scene.
I mean, I'm here and I can see the character tokens now, but the map is still blank.
Well,
That's
It's fine, I don't need it.
awesome. I am going to... I'm just going to turn on daylight mode. There's nothing hidden in here.
if you need to, Tony, you could always look at the stream.
Boop, boop.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Korra's enlarged person spell wears off and she
I forgot she was upside down.
She Mario's
I'm not upside down.
into into normal size. And yeah. Tiara was kind of questioned before. She said she was an adventurer. Koya, you had sense motived on her, and you noticed that despite her praise and smile, she doesn't seem how did I describe it last time? Her smile doesn't reach her eyes.
Yeah, there's something suspicious about her.
Yeah. But that's all you got.
I don't trust it, but regardless. Grabs man by throat. She doesn't squeeze it so he can't talk, she's just holding it. Alright, this is how it's going to go. You're going to tell us exactly what you know. Or else. Understand?
Oh, what do you want to know? Yeah.
Who are you working for, obviously?
He kind of makes a motion to the dead person on the ground.
No
we got-
shit, Sherlock. Who is she working for?
You'd have to ask her that. I'm just a muscle.
So what you're trying to say is that, you were just hired. You're just a third party that was hired. Can I sense motive?
Yeah.
'Cause I don't believe that for a fucking second.
Let's see. He gets to do one of these. Yeah, he's lying.
Yeah, they had to be a 39.
Yeah, he's lying.
Look, you really shouldn't lie to a Hell Knight. I know you're lying.
He kind of like looks you up and down, like kind of.
How much health has this guy got left?
He is at full health because you guys just kept clowning on him with like.
Yeah, we kept hitting him with saber stock.
Yeah. So like he's fully out. He's just like, oh, I'm fucked, because all of his friends are super dead.
we can always slap him around more if we need to.
Yeah, he just kind of like, kind of spits to the side a little bit and is like, "There's a non-human like you need to know."
She grips a little tighter.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Gross.
Unfazed, because let's be honest, people have responded like that before.
Honestly, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're just
Oh, yeah.
overgrowth.
I may not be human, but
Yeah, weeds in the garden.
really now, is that what you call me? I'm gonna intimidate him.
Ah!
Okay.
Is he is
Oh, I hear cat.
what?
So that's
What the fuck?
That's a 30.
That's a fucking Christ. Half your level plus teamwork. Let's see. What does this do to him?
Yeah, I actually that's what the +2 I talked about before was.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
last time, I was like, oh, that's from my teamwork. From this thing.
Cora is also trying to intimidate and is gonna start pushing the corrosive dagger into his fucking shoulder.
Ah!
I forgot I had this fucking thing.
10 plus the target's hit dice plus the target wisdom modifier. Oh, he's fucked. 18 plus 17. 17's your target. Oh my god. I've never seen her. Never seen the real boss. There's a council of others who believe the same things we do, that humanity needs to be trimmed. Society, rather, not humanity.
It's just the fucking death cult again.
Yes, it's the death cult. That
It's
much we
the
know.
fucking death guys.
It's less of a death cult and more of an assassin's cult.
Poya rolls her eyes. What's the difference? A cult is a cult.
He looks at your. Do you have you're an official gear right now. You definitely have like a sigil of the pyre around your neck. Or something.
Yes. Yes, she does.
Yeah, he sees that and kind of like he's like, fucked anyway.
Yes, you're fucked one either way. So why don't you tell the truth?
Nat 20. We take contracts from higher ups to trim the shrubbery, so to speak. According to the former boss here, some of our people in the Stenzo had failed to trim out some of these non-humans that some of the nobles, I don't know who, paid us to get rid of before the wedding. At the wedding, good enough for us. Be a blow to morale. They keep those damn reformists from trying to taint. The podcast. He starts doing the podcast bit. Sponsored by. From trying to taint our society as it is. This is a human continent. This is a human continent. Don't need non-humans pushing us around, or so they say.
I'm just looking around at all of the non-humans that are currently
Right.
standing around him.
Yeah, there is a Vishkanya lady down here that was killed. The rest of these guys are humans.
No, that's. So what about the Vishkana over there?
Oh, she's one of us.
Really now? With your, I'm gonna call it what it is. With your racist inclinations, I don't see why she would work with you.
It's less our inclinations than our clients. And they're the ones who control the society.
So who exactly are your clients?
We don't know. Nobles, I'm assuming, given the coin we were paid.
My insight check.
Okay.
Sense motive, rather. Sorry.
Okay.
That is a 24, I think.
Okay. He's not
No,
lying to you.
34. 34. Sorry.
He's not lying. He genuinely does not know which nobles are hiring him. But kind of putting the pieces together, you assume it's another like branch of Chelish nobles, maybe. You know from like the king and like from these two that this wedding between a dwarf and a gnome, and also being really high up in like Chelish industry, would be such a boon for the non-human races of the country. So you could show that like, hey, just because we're not human, we like are like just as good if not better than like humans are at doing this stuff, and we still like contribute positively to the country and their goals or whatever.
Down.
Well then, is there? Do I sense that there's anything else to glean
They
from
hate
this man?
they hate to see us fail.
It just means that
You are
the
talking, but we
humanist.
cannot hear.
Am I having a Kai moment?
No, you're not.
Oh,
I
okay.
can hear you just fine.
Okay. he kind of
No.
like
This is deliberate. We are deliberately holding on dead silence.
he just kind of like shrugs and says that just means that if society's course changes a little, we flow with it.
I'm going to speak absolutely truthfully. I don't think you have any idea about what the course of society truly is.
Well, since our failure here, it's obviously going to include more non-humans. Those in
I
power adapt. They're not in power for no reason.
I see this as a diversity win, honestly.
He shrugs.
Well then,
Yes, they hate to see us winning.
is there
Those at the
anything?
top won't change.
Immigrants get the job done.
Oh my god.
Chill exit.
Oh my god. Oh.
No.
Pretty sure that's literally the plot of Hell's Rebels.
Yup.
Oh yeah. Huh. Well then. Let's
Yup.
The country's at a turning point. Some in power want to keep it the way things were, and they pay us nicely to trim the fat.
Something to keep in mind. Both Cora and I are citizens here. So we have just as much sway in where the nation goes. So, I say, you specifically are going straight to the pyre.
He kind of like he doesn't like hang his head per se, but he's not like stoked about it either. He's not defiant like the other like cultists were. He just kind of accepts it as like, well, this is the way it goes.
He
Roscoe, do
will
you
be
have
stoked when he's on the pie.
I see what you did there.
Roscoe?
It's gonna suck for me.
Yes, it will. Roscoe, Cora, any other questions before I put him on a pike?
Oh. You hear Terry, I'll be like, ooh.
I mean, yeah, I got one. Did they do anything with your teeth, like in your mouth?
No. He raises an eyebrow at that. That's a stupid plot line. Who would do that? The Astenza people must have had a. Since that's closer to the border, some of our agents opted to take
Damn, I was hoping I'd get more cyanide out of him.
to take cyanide, false teeth,
Well then,
so we don't fall to the wrong side of the border.
Cora's just gonna. Cora's got no inclination to speak to this man apart from to hear his last words. So, Cora's going to like cup his chin and like tilt his head so he's looking at her. And she is going to be like, "You cannot judge what you cannot see," and she is going to dig the corrosive dagger into his eyes.
Oh, holy fuck! That's a pretty brutal.
that's
Okay.
intense.
Okay, Cora's not on the alignment scale, which I will show later. Cora's not good, so yeah, doesn't change her specifically yet, but see you blind this man.
Yes.
Yeah, he hollers. I'm not gonna holler in my apartment, but he
Of course he
hollers.
does.
He's ah!
Well then, I don't think we're in the castle, right?
Oh yeah, you're it's like a
Oh, right.
rental space for like big events like this.
Okay.
So it's
then,
like a cross between a castle and like a fucking event center.
considering that the people who own this place probably won't be super plussed about me just setting up a pyre.
Oh, it's Cheliax. They don't give a shit.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, no, just put him on stick him to the pyre here then. If they don't give a shit, why not?
Yeah, they're like, ooh. That's even Tiara over here is like, ooh, a pirate. Like, ooh.
Yeah, put him on the sundial. Put him on the sundial. That'd be
You
good.
know what? Sure. I've made makeshift pyres before. This works.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, it's right in front where everyone can see the might of the Hell Knights.
She does like, try to make it look more like an actual pyre.
Yeah,
But
sure.
she will perform the ceremony of you're burning at the stake, buddy.
Cool. There are some like single-use items that like make pyres. Do you have any of those?
I don't think I do. Unless we...
I have alchemist fire if you need.
I have pyre salt. What that is.
I have flint and steel.
What is pyre salt actually?
Yeah,
pyre
add it to a
salt-
fire, it makes it kill shit faster.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
just for like it's good against like outsiders and stuff.
But
Roscoe throws a vial of holy water at his feet, thinking it works like Castlevania.
He's like, he's in pain and blind. He's like, why are my feet wet?
But yeah, I don't think I have anything like that because I honestly didn't know it existed. But if you'll allow me to just spend money on that now and buy it, just
Yeah, sure. So pyre salt.
What kind of?
basically makes it so you can't restore any objects or creatures burned by it. So they have to make a caster.
Oh yeah,
level
let's
check
do that.
if they do mending or make whole
Maybe
or raise dead or resurrect.
we're not.
So I don't think it's great for this guy, but there is like some instant
No.
pyre stuff.
yeah, that's what more I was referring to. Also, Cora, I appreciate the jokes you were making.
What?
No, I'm just saying I appreciate them. I did hear them.
Now, it'd
I
be an
have alchemist
unorthodox pyre, but we could just like tie him to a firework before we shoot it in the air.
I don't think it would carry him up into the air.
I think you're underestimating how many fireworks I have on my person in a given moment.
I have an immovable rod. Maybe we can shove that somewhere and he can turn like a spit.
Well, just to make this quick, let's just, if it's alright with the DM, I just bought a few
Yeah.
of those a while ago and just
Yeah,
didn't-
I'm looking up how much they are. Don't worry.
cool.
You've got fucking the Hell Knight equivalent of a disposable barbecue.
Yeah,
Essentially.
yeah, of course I do. Well, fucking pyre,
Nice.
Hell Knight of the Pyre.
Yeah, you have a
Nice.
pyre
I could
bead.
I'm just.
Yeah, sure, okay.
A pyre
Ooh.
bead is a teeny glass bead that transforms itself into a 10 by 10 pile of logs and kindling with a sturdy 8-foot tall post that juts out of the center of the log heap.
Yeah, I'll spend money to buy that just right now and come back and just yeah. Sure,
Okay,
why
it's
not?
We all need to take a bit of
1,440.
a step back. We all need to step back a bit. There we go. I'm just thinking of the Breath of the Wild cooking music.
Oh shit, that's reusable too.
Yep.
Oh shit, really? Yeah, okay then, yeah.
Like you have to wait twice as long as the fire burned before it can become a fire again, but like
Yeah,
Oh.
it burns for 4 hours max, so you have to wait at max 8 hours.
Look, if I'm putting people to the pyre that often,
yeah, no, if you're burning like more than like 2 people a day,
yeah, then it might be less an issue of like I feel like that then something fucked has happened if I have to do that.
Roscoe shoots a Roman candle at the guy as he burns.
She's like, oh, dinner and a show. That happens. And,
Yeah, I plan to just hand these out to kids, but like can't resist using one myself.
you know, that'd be a great idea. Can you make those in bulk? I'm a merchant after all.
I probably can, yeah.
Ah, we should talk. I'd be interested in buying some from you. These would be
Good
great
big
to sell at
fire.
Inquisitions. She says, walking by the burning man.
They're really not.
Also, I gotta ask, is this guy a screamer, or is he one of the ones that's like silent?
No, he doesn't like being burned on fire. It takes him he's definitely yelling horribly for the first minute or two before he actually succumbs to the flames and then is dead.
I love the fire effects that y'all are doing, by the way. That's great.
It's so good.
I'm doing God's work.
Yeah, you are.
You really are. Yeah. So Tiara's kind of looks at the sun or looks at the stars a little bit and is like, I bet the ceremony proper is about to start. I'm going to head back inside.
We probably should too.
Yes.
Everyone.
Cora's going to. Can I loot and drag the corpses into a nearby room?
Yeah. You can
Or
honestly,
just get rid of them.
you can honestly just throw them on the side here and people will come pick them
Put
Did
them
we
on
loot them
fire.
or not?
I don't think so. I can add that to the sheets to the loot thread.
Yeah, do it.
Right now. She used those. She doesn't have that, but she does have this stuff. Open up my Discord. Go to the right channel. Go down. Go down to Brigade. Show me them threads now. Going to loot. Going here. Bunk. Revive that thread. Yeah, pyre beads are pretty silly.
Yeah, that's gonna come in handy, I think.
Yeah. So definitely add that. Oh, his sheet is down.
Definitely my best purchase.
Yeah, these guys don't have much because they got to drink their potions before the combat. So there are 12 of these. Yeah, this is actually normal.
Bink, 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 bonk.
Bink a bonk, bink a bonk. Oh shit, he has that. Okay, well. Following, bada bing. Yeah, you guys do that while that's going on. Okay, cool. Let's grab everyone over here. Corey, why are you upside down?
Someone else is turning me.
Wait, are you upside down on your screen? Because now you're
Yes!
upside up on mine. What the hell?
I am upside down on the screen.
This is incredibly awesome.
So
Is she
funny.
upside down on stream? That's what's important.
She's upside down on my screen.
On my screen too.
I'm guessing she's
Yeah,
upside
and
down
on stream. Yep.
Okay, yep. So I will turn her back this way. I guess.
You have to suffer.
Jump gay.
Yeah, honestly. Oh, jump gay.
You guys, it's so silly. So yeah, there's a lot of bumbling and rumbling as you guys head back in. Where's our girl at? You're not here anymore. You're not here anymore. Wonk. 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 Paste. As you guys make your way back into the ballroom. Do I have specific music for the wedding, actually?
Kai, you're a bit distant from the mic.
Yeah, I'm just talking to myself. I don't think I do. Yep, it's just this music. As you guys come in, you see that people are starting to gather around. They're deeper in their cups now, thanks to all of the booze and whatnot that's going on. As people are starting to kind of gather around by the seats. As Melanie is actually just starting the ceremony proper by calling the bride and the groom up. They come up and they see everyone and they're they give you a smile.
Kai, can you speak closer to the mic, please?
They give you a smile and a nod as you guys come in. As Melanie is getting them together and beginning the ceremony proper, everyone's kind of hushed and excited.
Koi will be over here.
Yeah, Lauren goes over here. And yeah, she starts going off about we've gathered here in the palace of our great king, Drum Thorn Fiddle, to join these two in unholy matrimony.
Yeah, it has to be unholy.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh shit, sorry. I didn't mean to press buttons, but
No, whoops.
Oh.
you can take the second one if you want.
What are we percepting?
Just to keep
Just
an eye
the general vibe.
Yeah, keeping an eye on things, like if there's anyone that's gonna just, I don't know, run up with a fucking knife.
Yeah,
No, it looks like...
from this like slightly higher vantage point, I'm like just doing a vibe check.
Yeah,
Quick
it looks
Overwatch
like
over here, Overwatch moment.
everyone seems to be having a good time. No one seems to super be questioning like some of the nobles being missing. There's a lot of in and out with nobles and booze, and people kind of wander around the event grounds a little bit because there's cool things to look at. It's like a museum or something. The king's having a good time. He's been talking to Nath and Mithril about that gnome stuff, magic. But everyone's kind of hushed right now, just excited for this moment. It's like a wedding tension a little bit. And she says her final vows and is like, "Do you take Brock as your infernally matched husband? Brock, do you take Funamith as your infernal queen?" Etc. It's very corny and unholy. And
You know
they
what?
will see.
Corny and unholy is a hell of a combination, and I kind of love it.
It's pretty silly. And the ring of magic glows around them as she presents the two enchanted rings, which you guys recognize are about the same as the one Ide has.
Yeah, the one that Ide and Neth would wear.
Yeah. This one obviously glows a little red and is like Cheliax themed, but it's the same thing. As Anastasia.
How many of these is Funamith currently wearing?
Oh yeah, that's right.
She's got like
One on every finger.
I feel
Yeah.
like she's.
Just full
Yeah, this one-
handful of rings.
Yeah.
This one you notice is like a thumb ring because she has a ring on her.
Oh my god.
If she gets married again, she's gonna have to turn it into like a bracelet or like a fucking necklace or something.
Yeah, basically, yeah, she's almost at that point. Brock is
I feel like she's got the. I feel like she's got the equivalent of like having all of your notifications on at once.
yes. Brock is
She's
her
constantly being alerted to where her spouses are.
her third husband. She has 2 wives.
Yeah.
You'd love to see it.
And she presents the rings to them, and they put them on each other's fingers, and she kind of clasps her hands together and is like, "Yeah, you may now kiss the bride." And they do so, and Anastasia just starts breaking out into tears. "Ah, my beautiful girl, she's married again."
She's married again.
Everyone,
Does this at every wedding.
he
Yeah,
does this every time.
His
You love-
enthusiasm does not fade.
You love supportive dads.
Yeah. And Lucas kind of like is kind of, he's a dwarf, he's a little drunk, so he like stands up on his chair and starts clapping when they kiss, and he starts a toast. He's like, "To the wonderful union of houses Burb and Peldrusa," and everyone like toast their glass, and they start drinking, and libations begin again as these two happily kind of go up back up to their seats, and Milani's just like, "Dessert is coming, booze flows all night. Concludes the wedding, but feel free to party." And gets off of the stage, and another bard comes on, starts singing like as happy as Chelish operas go. He starts singing an opera piece.
Something about Abrogale, probably.
Yeah, something like that.
Singing her praises. Because
Yeah, Milani takes her first cup of beer. You've seen her drink all night from one of the Drogar guys that are walking around, handing out the happy wedding combo.
yeah,
Her mask does not come off during this either. She drinks it straight through the pointies.
good. All right.
She has a little straw.
Hell
It's a bendy straw.
Yeah,
yes.
It's a little bendy straw. It's very cutesy, which clashes a lot with the rest of
Hey,
her aesthetic.
creepy and cute are a good combination.
Yeah. So, anyone doing anything during the carousing?
I think Koya would give the lictor and and Elias a sit rep on the situation in the courtyard.
Okay, yeah, they both they both kind of nod. Elias is like, I'll get some of the boys to help clean that up a little.
Oh, for the best. She will ask Elias if she knows anything about Taria. She just gives her a weird vibe.
She kind of looks over and she's going to acknowledge nobility at her. Knowledge, nobility. Ooh, she doesn't have very good at that. Well, she's, according to the guest list, she's from East Rakan, a merchant, just passing through. The wedding invites went out to all the nobles, especially the human ones. The more human ones, the better, as far as the king is concerned.
She kind of sighs at that. That's interesting.
Well, you know, there's reformists in the higher ups, in the nobility that think it's about time to change some of the intended servant laws in this country. And a big part of that is breaking through people's racism.
Yeah, no,
Misguided preconceptions.
Yeah, that.
We just had to deal with that in the courtyard, so I'm a little over
That
it.
makes sense.
Honestly, like, I feel like if we could just set all the racists on fire, this would be a hell of a lot easier.
She nods.
Well, if we can catch them doing, being, cultists, it would make things much easier.
That's true. Sounds like the cultists were hired from your report, which is unfortunate, but
Indeed.
now that we know some of their symbols to look out for, maybe we can root them out. Sounds like they have agents in cities all over the country. We'll put a word out.
Good. She crosses her arms and thinks, I don't know, something just makes me suspicious of her, though I have nothing more than that feeling.
Roscoe, yes, if you have ranks in it, you can roll.
Okay. These are brand new ranks in it. Brand new rank in it. Oh, that's a 30.
Ah!
You'll love to see it.
Yeah. What do you know about Tierra Sharanos? Yeah, she is an older, elvish woman. She's been in East Rakan forever, according to whatever rumors you've been picking up. This does have rumor mongering, so especially in the town, the gnomes are very talkative. So, oh my god, why am I getting so many messages? Oh, there's a cat. Yeah, nobody knows what she's trading in town now. Maybe she's just passing through, but none of the merchants that you talked to or got rumors from had any dealings with her.
Now, does that include the crow?
That does include the crow.
Mysterious.
That's odd, isn't it?
Anything else?
Is
If we're done with the serious shit, Roscoe's gonna go up to the king very casually, put an arm around his shoulders. All right, now, how do you feel about new experiences that are probably terrible for everyone involved?
I haven't had one of those since I was a youth. I was a little princely
Fantastic.
fella.
Roscoe pulls out his special supply that he made of the cheapest alcohol imaginable just for the wedding.
For fuck's
Koya
sake.
is face palming at this.
Why?
Oh, is this a booze? He uncorks the bottle and immediately makes a face. Ooh.
Yeah, this was a thought experiment that I decided to conduct as a regular experiment in making the worst alcohol imaginable. So,
I've had bad liquor before, but I don't know if I had the worst.
if I did a good job, this is worse.
I can imagine. I can imagine Roscoe has got the most proudest look on his face.
Oh yeah, no, he's so stoked about this.
If Elias is still here, Koya just looks as just like, what I have to deal with every day.
She frowns.
And she also whispers, and this is why I don't drink on the job.
Luckily, you're not on the job right now. That means you can join in, right?
She squints.
Roscoe is grinning evilly.
She squints hard.
She kind of like shrugs. She's like, well, technically, if the wedding's happened and the cultists are dealt with.
I don't know if I want to make a fool of myself by getting plastered when the lictor is nearby.
She shrugs. It's like,
Convince the lictor to join in. She
heard my
doesn't
name.
really seem like the fun-having sort.
the lictor comes up. What did someone talking about me?
Yeah, we're saying you don't seem like the sort that's into doing stupid shit for fun.
Just directly to her face.
Roscoe means absolutely no offense by this. He is just being perfectly honest.
Yeah, she can
Go.
tell. She's just like.
Roscoe.
mm,
If anything, he is being self-degrading.
Thank you. Put Cossack back.
Oh, he's supposed to be back here.
We're dancing. Why?
Oh. Oh God.
No, it's okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good.
I do apologize for my party members' crassness.
Let's see. She.
Also, if the lictor just kills you outright, I'm going to introduce Coda.
She's not gonna do that.
I know, but it would be funny. Wait, are you trying to peer pressure me into drinking?
mean-
She.
I think it'd be funny if Roscoe succeeded in peer pressuring the lictor into drinking this shit. Because this is like
Diplomacy?
explicitly fucking poison.
Roscoe, give me a diplomacy check.
Oh, good. I don't think. Yeah, that is not one Roscoe has, so that is a charisma check.
Ah.
Oh, that would have been the funniest possible place to roll a nat 20.
That would have been so funny. She kind of like squints and is like, I'm not taking any part of that, but Koya, you're
Understandable.
technically
Have a nice day.
Koya, you're technically off the clock, so, you know, libations are libations.
I suppose.
Take this, though. She casts the late poison on
Thank you. Thank you so much. If this lasts, I might need to get a few of those done.
1 hour a level, so this will last,
Wait, what level is the lictor actually?
this will last 10 hours.
Oh, okay. Sure, why not? Koya will attempt.
Now, you having delay poison means it does literally nothing to you.
Except you still taste all of it.
Yeah, you still taste it.
I still have to make a fort save too, right?
Nope, you are
No.
completely immune to that aspect of it.
Oh, cool. Oh
So-
god, this
Yeah.
tastes awful.
Yeah, the king's like, well, bottoms up. Every new
Oh.
experience is important to have. I'm still a gnome.
Koya does that thing where she's like trying to scratch the flavor out of her tongue.
Yeah, it is the worst fucking flavor in the world. Oh, oh my good kid. Oh, that's right. Your fucking skills are not in your sheet. They are just on the side. Fort save, huh? Okay.
Oh, does he fail?
I think that's a failure.
That is a failure, yes.
Okay, so he's just he's just sickened for an hour.
yeah, he's like,
Okay.
You know, I really should have just casted heroism on him. Oh well.
he like stands up, comes out of his seat, and is like, I must excuse myself. I must use the little king's room. And
I mean,
Make
it's
a lot-
bad, but it's not that bad. After a minute, when Roscoe's high wears off, he immediately follows. Because even on a success for Roscoe, after a minute, he's still sickened for 10 minutes.
Koya just has a moment of, oh, I'm really glad the lictor cast that spell on me. Holy shit.
she might show it
Roscoe
in a
and
weird
the
way.
king
but-
have a bonding moment as they vomit into adjacent toilets.
What was that, Lelias?
She doesn't let herself get close because she's lost a lot of good people in her day, but she does respect you.
That's good to know. And, I can understand.
Yeah, most of us can. I'll stick to normal beer though. She says, grabbing one off the table and like
I will join you in that regard.
takes like a slice of pie or something. Kosik is dancing over here with Cora.
Yeah.
I think the dinner was a great success.
Yes. It was. And basically, we're dancing in the fact that we're moving together in a circle, but we're mainly like sort of debriefing each other, like how was your day? How is great? What did you do? That kind of stuff.
Yeah, he's just like, I was in the kitchen all day. But I had a very good staff. Everyone did very well, and some of them might even be getting writs of freedom, getting out
Oh.
of their servitude contracts for this. Quite good.
Well, that is beautiful. You are not under servitude, no?
No, I am not. I am a free man. I am a chef.
Nice.
Yes. Born and raised in, like, Helmaris is the one. Hold on, let me look.
Oh, my love,
No.
you cannot remember your own hometown.
I was born and raised in Sonaria, so I've been a Chalice citizen my whole life.
Oh,
Yes,
me
it was.
too. And we have never. I mean, I have been in Ostenso, but
It's a big country.
yes.
Yes, they yeah, citizens can be rude sometimes, but when you get a bunch of non-humans together like this, it's a good time. And of course, it's not all of them, he says, looking at the bards who are just like chatting up and having a good time with like these Drogar and these fucking dwarves who are like kind of talking a little bit. They're not talking about politics. Because they famously hate each other. They're talking about booze and how much they like it and what the differences are between the top world and the Darklands.
Nice. Yeah. I think we're just small talk, musing with each other,
Yeah.
having a little dance.
I mean, little dance. Oh, by the way, I will probably be heading to my hometown if that's on your way.
You are leaving me?
Yeah, I might be journeying with you.
Oh, that would be beautiful.
He nods. It's always good to travel in groups.
Yes, I'm sure. I think we need to discuss things with Nicolot? Question mark. And I'm sure once we've done some things, our paths will align slightly more, and that will be nice. Cora is being very guarded.
he understands. He nods
She-
and he's like, that would be lovely.
I like that you turned Russian.
Yeah, I was trying to do French, like, oh, but I can't. It hurts my throat.
Yeah, no. Why do you think I picked Russian? It's all in the nose.
Oh, yes, that would be lovely. There he is. He's up
There
here.
he is. That is my babushka.
Yeah, Mithril's just kind of done grazing, having a nice brewski, kind of taking it in. Cool. Yeah, after a point, the evening goes on, and Mithril and Nicolot actually will, you notice they kind of step outside at one point. Just late in the evening, they both have their drinks. If anyone would like to follow them, you are more than free, or you can continue with other stuff you're doing.
I think Cora would bring Cossack out to continue talking while she has like a cigarette break.
Okay.
And would probably inadvertently follow them out.
Yeah.
Is the Hell Knight test like the next day, or do we have a little while before it?
You can have a little while before it if you want.
Okay. Roscoe just has some prep to do the day before.
Nods.
I think Hoyle will go outside, not specifically to listen in, but just to, like, contemplate shit.
Yeah. Koi will also join everyone on the balcony. As you guys are out here, I get to get my notes out, actually.
Oh.
Something happens. Let me know this one. Or maybe it is this one. Yeah, that's this one. As everyone's kind of out here, Nicolon and Mithro are just kind of like talking like magic for a second, and then they both at the same time kind of like stop and look at each other. What are you guys doing?
Was that?
Oh, did I not move you over? Yeah, you guys are.
No. I just didn't hear what you said.
Yeah.
Oh. At one point, Nicolot and Mithril just kind of like stop and stare very intently at each other. As you guys are out here having your cigarette break, or Koyakov's just like taking a breather.
I think Cora would look over, maybe notice the stopping of conversation at least. And it's gonna, between like puffs, it's gonna be like, just fucking kiss already.
Mithril kind of looks over and is like, no, no, it's not that.
What's up?
This.
What is it?
She turns to Nicola and is like, you felt that too? He nods very solemnly.
What?
And they Cora, what type of magic do you have?
Arcane.
Arcane.
Yes, I have Blood Rager.
Um give me a perception check.
Oh. Terrible.
15 might actually
With me.
Cora,
Wee.
as you hear these two stop, these two arcane casters kind of stop and like have a moment. Something like at the very back of your mind kind of tingles a little bit. It's not quite like hairs at the back of your neck standing up, but you know, if someone's like really close to touching you,
Mm.
like hovering above, it's like that feeling, but in your mind a little more than actually like someone's close to you.
Mm.
They
Cora's going to whip around and be like, I felt what the fuck was that?
You alright?
I felt a tingle.
mm,
Raises his eyebrow. Looks at the
Uh,
other two. Is this what
yeah.
you two felt?
it's a little breezy, but it was the 21st. What's the weather like? 21. It is heavy cloud cover at night, but nothing else. It's a crisp, kind of slight breeze. Very fall. It's like 49. Nicolad has like his little like over shoulder like scarf thing on him. He draws it a little tighter. He's like, and we're going to. Everyone can do a perception check.
I love that it's worse.
Okay.
I got smoke in my eye.
You're too busy looking at your boo.
I am.
Yeah, Kosek's like puts an arm on your forearm or your like upper arm and it's like rubbing it like it's everything okay. Let's see. Myth roll, perception. That's perform. Here's your perception, girl. Perception, no modifier.
Oof.
Damn, girl. Okay, cool. Yeah. Mithril and Koyakov, you guys are looking around and you stare. At one point, you look up at the sky a little bit, and it's pretty heavy cloud cover, but you can still see some of the stars. But the ones you do see are strange. Some of them grow luridly in weird colors that shouldn't be the colors of stars. And some of them are just not where you think they are, like constellations and such. Why don't you, if you want to, if anyone has it, give me a knowledge nature to know more about that.
I don't have any points in it.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, stars are actually knowledge geography usually.
Oh, okay. Well, if you have knowledge geography, then I will take that too.
I have knowledge planes.
I would let you do that.
Yeah, sure. Oh!
Okay.
Okay. Geography from our girl Mithril, and Nicolad will also do that.
I have a single point in knowledge planes.
Oh, this isn't Nicolad's real sheet. I forgot that I gave him a PC sheet. He had to do more summoning stuff later. Alright, so he has knowledge, geography. Mithril points this out first. Cora, do you have either of those, geography or
No, I only
Okay.
have knowledge arcana.
I'd let you have that. You'll get different stuff.
I mean, I will not reach those kinds of numbers, but yeah.
Okay, cool. Nice. We'll go from bottom to top as far as like success rate goes. Cora, you feel like your concentration is a little off with your magic.
Hmm.
This is a universal thing that happens to everyone in this campaign now. The DCs of all concentration checks related to casting arcane spells increases by 5.
What the fuck?
That's unfortunate.
So Nicolad and Mithril kind of look up and are both like, "What the hell?" And at the stars and are like trying to find different constellations and such. And Nicolad's like, "That one's missing." Mithril says that too, and they also point out the strange, like, lurid, weird colors that are shifting, almost like a sickly green in some spots. Weird, like, hues of like pinks and purples. Stars aren't like that. And yeah, that's what they get out of it. That is Mithril kind of looks at Nicolad and is like, that might affect some things for you especially. He nods. Koyakov, a nat 20, knowledge planes, huh?
Yep. Also the only divine caster in this bunch, I see.
Yeah, you don't feel anything as far as your magic goes. Your connection is just as strong as it always been. However, you do know that this is a what do they call it? Where is that? Oh, I didn't write down what they call it. This is a sign of something happening in the world. Something unspeakable is going on. These strange alien skies.
So this
this
is like an omen.
Yes, that's the word I was looking for. This is an omen, a bad one. And with the nat 20, you definitely connect it. Given the shades and the hues of the stars, that is absolutely connected to the weird, eerie weather that was already that I'd introduced a few sessions ago when you were done
The weird
Ostenza.
fog?
Yep, that's also an omen.
Oh shit.
The fog from when we were in the swamp.
Yes.
Seems like we're dealing with some bad omens now.
Bad omens.
Indeed.
Oof.
Roscoe, you can join this scene if you want to. Like, roll things.
Yeah, Roscoe will come out to get some fresh air after heaving his guts out.
Yeah. I'll grab a Roscoe, drop him in here. Yeah, Roscoe comes out and just sees that the mood is very intense.
Alright, folks. What's happening?
Some sort of bad omen similar to the fog from a few weeks ago.
Cora's gonna point up with her with a cigarette holding hand.
Yeah, Roscoe look up at them stories.
Okay.
That is a 31.
31.
34 if it's the mouth of a giant monster about to eat us.
It is not the mouth of a giant monster, but you do see something that no one else saw. You see a single there's a couple meteors shooting through the sky right now, and the balcony is facing away from the town. So you don't get as much of that light pollution in the sky. Otherwise, it's still really hard to see. But you do see some like really minute, like smaller than you would normally expect, kind of streaks in the sky that leave behind that same sickly green glow from the fog. You see a couple of those and they stop.
And you said they're meteors?
They look like meteors to you.
Are they burning up on re-entry or can we see them landing?
I don't know if you'd be able to see them landing, but you'd probably know what the difference is between that with that high of a roll. So yeah, they are definitely like landing. They are striking the planet somewhere far away from here.
So that's we deal with that shit when we find it by accident.
Which direction is it? Is it the direction we're going or
All over.
all over? All right.
Yeah, the direction you're going, some behind you.
This is like a rain of stars all over again, ain't it?
So
That obvious, huh?
I mean, when Roscoe says the rain of stars, like, he doesn't know what the rain of stars actually was, but Peter does.
Nicolod kind of nods. It does have similar vibes. I said vibes in this voice.
as the player and character that doesn't know that, what is that exactly?
Rain of Stars was something like 8,000 years ago up in mostly Numeria, but all over the planet, really. Fucking shit rained from the sky and kind of destroyed a bunch of shit. It was like the second big time that happened, though, so it wasn't that big a deal.
Yeah, because
Out of character, that's when the spaceship crashed into Numeria.
Because like I was thinking, like, are you talking about Earthfall?
No, Earthfall was much further before
Yeah,
that.
no, I thought so.
No, Galarian is like a big magnet for extraterrestrial objects.
Good to know.
I bet it's something to do with the rogue beast. Well, at least the magnet part of it. God's always interfering. Ugh.
See, my money is it's on the dead vault, like Rovagug trying to get out or some shit.
Yeah, that's what I just was thinking too.
Let's hope
Similar
not.
minds.
Fucking like, now Nick, you been to saw this? Have you seen the skeleton, like exoskeleton, the bug shell?
The what?
Fucked up.
The one in Sophis. He raises an eyebrow.
Yeah.
Was he ever there? Yeah, he was. Yeah, I've visited in my youth.
Yeah.
Whole city under there.
Yeah, Rovagug keeps trying to fucking get out. Keeps sending his babies up. We keep killing them. Babies are pretty easy to kill. I'm still pretty drunk.
He looks like I know that too.
Yo, maybe you should sit down. You seem to have drinking a lot.
Oh, it's a wedding with every noble in there is on the same level. I just
He's just a teetotaler.
I partake in libations, but he kind of like waves his hand around. Yes, not to the point of losing myself. Too many bad things want me. He says as a soul binder. Or devil binder, rather.
Part of life is expecting that bad things are always out to get you. You just have to know how to kick them in the dick parts. Roscoe vomits off the balcony again.
That changes the music to farce.
Oh, great. I choose not to drink typically because sometimes when I get drunk, I try to say shit and it hurts in the morning.
That's drama. I want farce. Well, nothing we can do about it from here, but it's something to keep in mind.
If
An
nothing
annoying
else,
scratch in the back of my head. I'm assuming, Cora, you mentioned that too. Mithril, she nods. Yeah, I have that too.
I have an itch deep down in my tummy. I feel like I'm for a little while.
well, I'm fine. So whatever's affecting you three is not affecting Roscoe or I. I think. Looks at Roscoe, I think.
Alchemists.
Alchemists are legally not arcane casters, so it's
Yeah.
not affecting him.
No,
He's
I
just
figure
poisoned
it's just-
himself.
Yeah, that's why I said I think.
I think he's
He's dealing with his libations.
he nods. He's like, bat, and
Well-
walks in with Mythical.
Roscoe, I'm gonna take you back to take you back to Fondamus now, I think.
You'll have to carry me if you want me to move from this spot.
Easily done.
Koyakov takes him by the scruff, basically, like a dog, like a puppy.
His legs and arms hang uselessly.
She also grabs Neth and Ide to come along as well.
Okay, yeah, you guys hit the Fundamentals for the night. You take a drunk Roscoe home, and on the way back, let's see, did I prep this map? Yeah, Koya decides to take a long way back to the ballroom, or just a walk.
This scene, okay.
As I choose the music again. Funk. You kind of go out on one of the hills outside of town a little bit near the wedding venue. It's got some like nice trails and such, and you just kind of find a nice spot by yourself out here.
Koya kind of just sighs and just lets herself relax for a moment. And is just deep in thought about a lot of things. Should I read the document, Kai?
Yeah, you can go through that. That should all be good.
All right, cool. Then give me one moment to pull it up. So I wrote this like a couple days ago, sent it to Kai, and Kai wanted to make it a scene. So here we are. Wait, what was that?
Dr. B! God, that awakened a memory.
I rewatched all of them recently.
So, may I?
Yeah.
Yes, please take it away.
So Koyakov stands there in the middle of the field, preparing herself for what's to come. The test, the quest afterwards, and everything else. Tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, but in the coming days, she will fight a devil. And whether she succeeds or fails, her path will be decided. She thinks about how long it's been since she decided to walk this road of vengeance. The day that she saw her father do those unspeakable acts of vile heresy and debauchery. The day she saw her own mother disappear from before her eyes. The day that she cried enough to make an ocean. The painful scar upon her heart that won't ever heal. Forever marked by one man's cruelty. Every day since has been her attempt to forward her own vengeance. Escaping the manor, fighting bullies, joining Hell Knights. Yes, that did escalate quickly. Being so adamant in her own cause that they took her in and trained her for over a decade into what she is now. It's been so long. And she barely has any tears left to shed until the curse is broken. It has been 21 years since she's seen her mother, and it will likely be a little bit longer before she can see her safely again. In her own head, she says this. Damn those curses. Damn father. What did I do to deserve such cruelty? My father. I once loved you. You once cared for me. What happened? But she shakes her head, removing all sentimentality. No, those thoughts are of the girl that he crushed, the girl he made cry herself to sleep every night for several years. She has no more tears for him, no sympathy, and he will die by her hand. But she wonders, why is it now, before the most important test in her life, that she thinks these things? She's about to face her most difficult test without her friends, without Ide, without Roscoe, without Cora, all on her own. And she can't help but feel scared. Like that little girl that she once was. She can't help but wonder if she's grown soft with their company, or if it's something more. She feels safe with the party. For the first time in ages, she feels safe. Since that time that she stepped down those stairs and saw her mother strung up to a ritual, being cast out of our own world. Does this safety make her weak? She wonders. And she retorts, I don't think it does. I don't know what this is, but it's not weakness. Is it faith? Tomorrow I will fight without that faith, without the safety of knowing that they have my back. That is why I'm afraid. But I have to do this. That is the origin of my power, not my father's wizardry, not my mother's blood, nor even Iseth herself. I made the choice to move forward. That is my strength. Despite the odds, despite the hand I was dealt, to make a plan and strive for my own future, and with the gifts given to me by Iseth and my own strength, I shall carve a path of vengeance through my father. And in the empty hill by herself, she says out loud, so that no one else will live the life I did. Iseth, give me strength in the coming battles. Give me strength for tomorrow. Give me strength to see. As she speaks, she sighs, feeling her own throat close up again as the curse activates. So she'll finish that thought in her thoughts, so that she can see her mother again. She hopes that she is proud of her. She's fought this long to see her again. And so she says a final prayer before this test. Iseth, our dead Lily, Dolores, Mahathala, give me strength for tomorrow. She prays, holding her holy symbol close to her chest, readying her sword, and doing a little practice before the test.
Okay. Now is a good time to bring us to the alignment grid. And then we can go on to test stuff.
Okay.
So, I made a little grid for everyone to show you where you are.
Fun.
Because things will be happening. Everyone is locked too, so there's no moving around. To show where things will be happening after the tests that I'm adding in that will make you take certain steps in certain directions. Yeah, and it's nice and color coded, etc. So, because I'm a visual person, this is what I decided on doing. Just 3 steps in any one direction, little grids of 3x3, just to keep it relatively simple as far as your alignment goes. So, if you do something,
So the
story
next
changing-
time Ida and I kill a cop, we go full evil.
yes, you take a step in that direction. You were up here, and now you're down here.
Oh, I see.
Okay, and that will come up during all this. So, yeah, how's everyone doing on time?
I'm good to go for a while.
Same.
Cora is typing. Okay, cool.
That should be good enough for the test, yeah?
That should be okay.
Okay.
So I will move everyone to the test.
So, the day before the test, Roscoe's shit starts. I wrote
Yes.
all this out. So he needs to wake up at 8 p.m. the night before to start gathering herbs.
Okay.
Assuming start time of 10 a.m., which is, I think, what you said? You just said morning sometime.
Let's see. 4 hours before the test starts. So if it starts, yeah, it starts at 10 a.m.
Okay. Yeah, so Roscoe's, he gets his 2 hours of sleep, which is all he needs because of his armor.
Yes.
And then, so he is going to go to the plains nearby. He's going to be looking for Moly, Blood Mandrake, and Black Amaranth. So, the Moly first, and I'm spending inspiration on that one, definitely.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I don't even need to, but I already said I am, so I'll roll it. So that is a 40, which is
A
okay.
lot.
So that is 4 doses total.
Nice, nice, nice.
And then he also needs to roll for the Mandrake. 28 is a success. So that's 3 doses. And this is the least important one, but I do get to pick 3, so I'm going to make use of it.
Yes.
27. Okay, so that is... I'll spend another one of those to get an extra dose.
Okay.
Okay, so that is 4 black amaranth. Okay. I roll that for how many doses of the Mandrake I get. Cool.
Nice.
And he's going to take the time to the... So, yeah, I roll another d4 to see how long it takes to prep the Bloody Mandrake, because that's one that I want to have ready for the thing. And that's why I made sure to have 4 hours.
Nice.
So, Black Mandrake takes... It's a DC 15 alchemy check. I succeed.
Okay, cool.
And I'm going to prep 3 of the moly. Okay, so this one is DC 25, so I actually do have a chance of failure on this one. It's fine. I have, like, that one isn't an autofail, so that's an 18. Oh, shit. 20 from the lab. 5 from the cauldron. Barely succeeds.
Okay.
Clicking moly on my sheet.
Yep, you have one fresh moly, and he's also going to hand you the prepared moly, just in case. He'll also give you that Bloody Mandrake, which just gives you +1 caster level for spells that provide morale bonus. And that is... oh, right. And as you are prepping your spells for the day, I need to check how this item works. Okay. So you're a spontaneous caster, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so I believe... So as we do this, you need to pick one specific spell. You don't necessarily have to, but this is something Roscoe can give you if it is helpful.
What is it? What is it exactly?
You can pick one spell that basically Roscoe can paint the spell components onto your body, and give you the ability to cast it as if you had stilled it. So, eschew materials and still spell for one spell.
Interesting.
I don't know if that's helpful for you at all, but if so, I can do it.
Think so. Not for any. But thank you though.
Okay.
I don't think that's especially helpful at the moment.
Yeah, I mostly got this to help out Mithril,
Gotcha.
but figured I'd offer it. And then I will prepare your sword with the salt corsons.
How long does that last?
Until you use it.
Alright.
So it's until you hit something with your sword.
So I now bypass the ice resistance a little bit.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's Roscoe's special prep shit.
So before the hour-long ritual starts, then, if I may just go into it, I cast Heroism on myself and Stone Skin.
Okay.
So I will activate Heroism on my sheet. And if you want me to wait till after you go through the roleplay of the ritual, I can. But I also have stuff set up for, like, the potions and such that I will be imbibing.
Okay. Are they like the buffs, like check marks you can check on your sheet?
Yes.
You can go ahead and just do that now.
Okay, then I will do
I don't
that
have like a
for
timer.
Cat's Grace, and then you said I could activate the judgments then, right?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll activate my 2 defensive judgments to start off.
Okay.
So yeah, the 2 potions I drink are Cat's Grace and what was it? The Potion of Versatile Weapon.
Okay. Cool. And you'll do that, at the correct time.
Yes, at the correct time.
Neat. Is music still coming through for everyone?
Yep.
Okay. I'm just get to go fuck
Also,
myself today.
This is a conjured creature, so I get the damage bonus, right? From the trait.
Yes.
Okay.
She is very technically conjured.
All right, cool. Because I
Summoned.
think you did give Hell Knight Initiate to both pre and post Hell Knight test. Koya.
Yes, because you are an initiate.
Okay.
Yeah, because you have gotten Armiger already.
Then I
Because-
think Koya's ready.
Okay, cool. You take Orozco's stuff, an hour right before the test starts, or right before the ritual starts. It was Thornfiddle's idea to like kind of have an audience for it. He's like, we could sell tickets. Oh, this would be great for the kingdom. This doesn't happen all the time. He's got his like little cleric of Asmodee here with him. There's like food carts. The gnomes are silly.
Koya doesn't
Uh,
mind.
Yeah, there's
She's just
heavy.
Nervous.
Yeah, there's heavy guards. It's like at a fairgrounds, basically. You know, he's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, this is a great place to have it." This doesn't happen every day here. It's a new experience because he's a gnome, and that's what they do. Lots of citizens. There's some tieflings running around. Both of the happy couple have some VIP seats with the king. Milisani and the captain of the guard that you never really met is also there.
Nice.
Yeah. And Ida and Neth are sitting in the stands cheering you on as well. Mithril, Elias, and Cora are on the sidelines. There are Pyre Knights everywhere. They are also watching, and dwarves and humans. The Pyre Knights, as you know, are kind of split down the middle. They're mostly it's like 60 humans, 30 to 40 dwarves. Actually, a lot of dwarves flock to this because of dealing with stuff in the Underdark. A lot of smaller clans get raised, and so they join up. And lately, there's been an influx of like half orcs too, coming in from outside of Cheliax. Just because some things have been going down in their lands. They're seeking, retribution for demonic cults and the such.
Makes sense.
All happily welcomed. So Nicolod kind of like walks up with you as Lictor Lornstrut begins her conjuring, her casting, and just like has like a projected voice. Magically enhanced like a loudspeaker. She starts going through the rituals of the knights. So let me just read you from that. We got ourselves some of this. As she begins talking about the measures in the chain and whatnot, and I will show that now. She begins to reckon about how much the chain is important to knights, discipline through trial, meditating on the big the big rule book. Justness is what is most important, etc., etc., etc. And she calls Nicolad up to bear witness as he comes. As he comes up and stands by this pile of like magically imbued rocks.
I got a rock.
Found a rock, and at one point she's like, "And today we will be testing one of our own." One Koyakov Belzaria, and she beckons for you to come up. And you step in, and Nicolad whispers an activation, and a little bit of magic appears, and he makes a magical force wall around the arena, so it doesn't spill out. Any fighting doesn't spill out into the crowds, and
No one
also
can-
so
yeah,
no
no
one
one-
can interfere.
Yeah. Okay.
As this begins. But there's still plenty of pomp and circumstance to go. She goes through the motions of doing one's reckonings. So, you shall be doing. Those are the tenants. The Order of the Pyre. We'll also be popping that up. Nicola takes one of the stones and produces a flame on it and hands it out to you to do your tenant for the day, in front of all these people.
Boykov gladly does so.
All right, you. Where do you do your reckoning? You burn yourself with an open flame. Is it just on your forearm? Do you stick your hand in the fire? Do you do your hand? How do you do that?
I think she does the wrist.
Okay. You stick your wrist into the fire, and the lictor kind of like has like doing her stuff, and commands that you recite the tenets, which are the tenets of the pyre, or it's says to recite them with me. So you don't have to do it like this, or read it with me. But yes, if you want to read it out loud.
Sure,
You
I
go
will
through
read
that.
it out loud then. I will not tolerate the weight of unfit gods upon mortal shoulders. My fire will burn those thickets of philosophy that crowd the path of progress. Blasphemy knows no borders, land or sea. I will pursue it where I must, and where I find it, I will be relentless. Zealots walk the paths of destruction, regardless of the names on their lips. I will not mistake clever trickery for power or power for divinity. Manipulators of divine magic and esoteric eldritch powers must prove their trustworthiness to me, for trust breeds dangerous complacency.
You say that staring into Nicolad's eyes.
Yeah, a little bit.
He nods. He knows.
I will focus my iron scrutiny on any faith I find appealing. Whatever I worship must be worthy of me.
You do that. It takes 10 minutes. You gain your fire resistance, which should already be in your sheet because you do this every day when you prepare your spells.
Hell yeah.
Cool. So you do that, and she nods, and this takes fucking forever to do. And Nicola nods as well and puts out the fire and goes to take his position here. And he also pulls out a scroll that she hands him as she closes up the ceremony by asking you to take your position at the south down here.
Walks down here, drinking the potions and readied.
Yes, and then she says, "May whatever God is worthy of your faith have mercy on your soul." And she steps out of the ring. Nicolad begins to cast his magics as a big summoning. Oh, it's to the back of that map, huh? Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go.
Got it. He makes a big deal about summoning this. It's all very Hell Knight-y. And he begins to call forth from his scroll. He's like, "Denizens of hell, we have here with us a challenger to take any devil worth her salt on a 1v1 battle against this mortal to prove her devotion to the divine cause of order. It's like a modified summoning spell. Basically, whoever hears this sends someone up to do this, and we'll have a grand old time. And someone does send someone up as we move into the fight music. Oh, that's way more poppy than I remember it being. Anyway,
Fuck it. We ball with this.
we ball with it. Nicola then steps out of the ring also. And from the summoning circle, from the pits of hell itself, an Aaron Ray steps out and kind of nods curtly at you. Here she is.
Hoya kind of smirks. She was kind of expecting an Aaron, yes.
Yeah, she nods. She nods kind of at your smirk and is like, Fallen Lily has taken interest in you, Koya.
Really
It's-
now?
Yeah, let us see if you're really worth her gaze. As combat begins.
Let's see, shall we? Alright.
And I assume Roscoe should roll initiative for his stupid shit he's doing. Just for
Ooh.
timing.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Cool.
Roscoe
did-
got distracted by popcorn.
Yeah. Did Mithril give me the potion of mirror images, by the way?
Yes. Whatever
Okay.
potions you requested, drinking 2 of them before, and you have whatever other ones you have.
Alright.
So you are first.
Hoya, Hoya's a little surprised to be going first, but she'll go with it. She's gonna drink that potion of mirror images.
Okay. So you get some mirror images.
And then,
Do you remember how many you get from that?
let me check let me check it up online because it's not on my spell list. 1d4 images plus 1 per 3 caster levels.
And Mithril made that, right? I don't remember exactly. Or did she just have one?
I don't know.
I think that's when we looted.
Okay, so it's minimum.
Yeah,
So
so
1d4 plus 1?
Yep.
3. I have 3 copies.
You have 3 copies floating around. You'll do that. Cool.
Right. I can't even get to her all the way anyway, so I'm just going to move 30 feet and invoke Bane.
Okay. Cool. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Bonk. She goes now. Let's see. She is going to maybe cast a spell. See you again. Ah. So, She casts Unholy Blight against you.
Okay.
You're not good, technically, though.
No, I'm not.
So that's funny.
So that doesn't. That doesn't do anything.
It deals
It
half
does-
damage, I
It
think.
does half damage already.
So do I do
So-
a save to reduce it to a quarter?
Yes.
Okay.
So she will do per 2 caster levels. So that's going to be this. So that's down to 10 damage, and now I need a will save to reduce that to 5. Yeah.
Hey, that's with all my buffs. I have a 21 will save.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
You are not sickened because you're not good. You succeed the will save as she calls up an unholy, like, cloying miasma of greasy darkness to come strike you from the ground. But it doesn't do very much. So 5
It
damage.
just cuts through it.
Let's see. That was her standard action. She is going to.
How much damage is that, by the way?
5.
Untyped.
No. Type, not.
Oh,
no.
type damage?
Untyped.
It's untyped, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Damage taken.
Okay, let's see. Can I do that? Nope, that's a full round action. Alright. She will then move to here. Roscoe, there's a thing that happens?
Yeah, so first, Roscoe is to make his one roll of the combat. Fucking extra +2 on this.
So,
Oh,
18?
good. So 17, 18. That's only a 20.
20, okay.
So that actually might not succeed. It's
Is it
10 plus
against...
CR.
A 20 would succeed.
Okay.
Plus CR? Yeah. Yep, a 20
Okay.
succeeds, actually.
Yeah, in that case,
Barely.
I learn about
Barely.
it. Yeah. I can't remember all Arrhenius shit. I know they use bows. Do they have any fear, bleed, or poison effect?
Let's see. They do not.
Okay.
They are, well, that's their effects. Yeah. They have a little bit of spells. They can summon devils.
Alright. Alright. Roscoe just fucking yells from the sidelines. She's gonna keep using that damn bow, just fucking close the distance and clock her one. And he takes a move action to there we go.
Ooh.
So for 3 rounds, that's +1 +1 inside bonus to your AC and on any saves against her abilities.
Cool. So you get 3 little saves.
Actually, 4 rounds because one of his buffs at the moment does increase his int by 2.
Okay, cool. So you get some extra savies to your AC and such. So
Activated that.
cool. I'll give you just a blue dot for 4 rounds. Plunk.
Yep.
Neat.
Nice. So. My turn?
Yes, it is your turn.
Alright. Koya will rush up
Okay.
and. Yeah, she's already activated her Bane. She'll Bane Frost Strike.
Okay. Now you said you had something that deals with her cold resistance. Is that correct?
Yes, that is Coruscant's. That's one of the items I gave her. It immediately, with no save, reduces her energy resistance by 5.
Okay, cool.
She can spend a full round action to make a reflex save to get rid of that. But
Cool.
as it is now, her cold resistance is 5 lower.
Okay.
If she has cold immunity, it does jack shit.
Cool. She has cold resistance, which is now lowered by 5. Let's see. Do you hit her? Your first attack does hit. Your second one, she bats it away. With her, I don't know, forearm? Her bow. Cool. So you do a little bit of slashing.
And remember, my weapon does bypass DR right now because of the potion I drank.
Yes. So all the slashing goes through. And you do, because her cold's down by 5, you do 5 cold damage. Cool.
Well, actually, remember the last 2 d6s in that are that like the
Bane.
9 damage in that's Bane.
Oh, okay.
So it's only 1 point of cold.
She gets one of those back then, because she, even with the -5, she has -5 cold instead of 10. It's still good. Cool. Okay. She doesn't like being there, though. So on her turn, she is going to take a full round action to shoot on the run. She's going to activate her fly speed and just go in a straight line. She only has good maneuverability.
Do I still get an attack of opportunity?
No. Wait. Yes, that's shot on the run, not parting shot.
Correct. So she will get to there. So let's resolve her first. As she baps you with a flaming longbow.
None of those hit.
Oh, she's public. Lol.
Rip.
Well,
Rip-a-rooney. Oh, that's fine. Cool.
so
yeah,
I get
her-
my attack of opportunity.
You do get your attack of opportunity.
22.
22 also does not hit. You cut the arrow out of the sky before it can get you.
All right.
That is her full round action. Roscoe, do you have anything else?
Nope. Roscoe
Okay,
is now on turn order just to track the duration of his ability.
Oh, whoops.
And when it's almost over, he can end it early to give Koya a little bit more damage.
Okay, cool. So that goes down to 3 rounds. Oh yeah.
So Koya realizes this thing, this Erin Yes has a lot more movement than she does, so she's going to cast Expeditious Retreat on herself.
Okay, increases your base land speed by 30 feet. Very nice.
So I have 60 feet now, and I'm rushing up,
Okay.
and that's yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. She sees that that's kind of a... Oh, she's gonna do that instead. She sees that you're faster now, so she is going to activate her silly RNA fucking rope. Try and get you.
Nope, does not hit.
Even your
First
touch?
touch.
Oh, touch, yes it does. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I didn't see that was touch, my bad.
So you take 1 non-lethal damage. Doesn't
Okay.
matter. And this is entangled like a rope. I think you get a save.
Is this just like a normal rope?
It's like a magic rope thing.
Okay.
Aaron, you just have this. You get to make a little reflex save.
D5.
Let's see. That succeeds. Okay, cool. That was her action. She is going to, yeah, either way, she's going to take an attack of opportunity, so she is going to fly away again. Not attacking you. But she is going to, I guess that is a move. No, she has quick draw. She quick draws her sword and kind of just free action drops her bow, since she knows this is going to end up being in melee anyway. Readies herself for you to come at her again.
Since she moved, do I get another attack of opportunity?
Yes, you do.
Okay. 23?
23 does hit.
Alright, so I'll roll the damage then.
Okay. So she takes all 14 there. Yeah. And she takes 8 more from the Bane. All of that cold is absorbed, but that's okay.
Fortunately, only 1d6.
Yeah.
If I roll a 6, though, you're taking 1 extra damage.
Hey, every damage counts. Cool. I've already counted that down, so it is your turn.
As a swift action, I'm going to turn off my protection and switch to Justice, a Judgment.
Okay.
Because I realize I'm having trouble hitting her.
Okay.
And I'm going to rush up and strike.
Okay.
So this is Bane Frost Strike,
That's a hit.
and here's the damage.
Okay. So she takes that 15. And she takes another 7 from Bane. Very good. Her turn, she kind of like snarls a little bit. She doesn't like where this is going. She's gonna just go into you with her fucking longsword. Punk. She gets a no. That does not confirm.
Okay. So, and she's using a melee weapon, right?
Correct.
So, that deals 1 damage.
Stone
Stone skin. Stone skin.
Holy fuck. She sees that and it's like, God. Cool.
I when you told me about the Hell Knight test, I combed through spells that would be useful.
Yeah, you did. Sick.
Oh,
All right.
I'm so... Also, do spells use up components if they don't say that they do in Pathfinder 1e?
So if it says material, it does burn them. If it
Okay, so
says focus or divine focus, it doesn't.
Okay. So I do not have the resources to cast this again later, for now.
Okay.
But my turn?
Yes, Roscoe's ticker goes down and it is Koya's turn.
Alright, Koya will perform another strike. Now that she's right here, she can do 2 again.
Yep. Both of those... Oh, nope, the first one hits. So she takes all 11.
Also, don't forget the extra damage from to a conjured creature.
Oh, so that would be 2, 4, 6. And I'll give her... You've hit her like 3 other times, so I'll just give her another -6. All right, yeah, she's starting to dematerialize a little bit. She's not looking great. You're kind of fucking dominating this bitch. Cool. She gets to go. She kind of just snarls again, and oh god, if she... Oh, I know what she's gonna do. She is going to This will provoke, but she's gonna do it anyway. She's going to fly again. Like, keep up her fucking fallen angel wings and whoop. So you get another attack of opportunity on her.
7.
That hits. 10, so 12 plus 10. Oh lordy. She's barely hanging on. As you cut into her wings, one of them kind of goes a little limp and she doesn't stick the landing very well, but she doesn't go prone either. She looks horrible. She's gonna call upper as she casts summon. She called upper. So now I gotta put these guys in here. Bada bing, bada bing, bada bing. As two Barbezu come to her aid. She's like, keep her away from me! And they nod. Do summoned creatures get to act on the turn they were summoned?
No.
No! That's awesome. So yeah, she's gonna summon them kind of close to her, actually. Like that. Cool.
Roscoe's turn. He ends his thing. Alright, just fuck those guys going for the kill. So,
Way ahead of you.
your next successful hit deals an extra d6.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Can we turn off the opportune advice then? Yeah, Koya will, What movement do I have? I can get, like, right here, can't I?
These guys have glaives.
Koya will swap her save bonus to defense and say, fuck it, I ball.
Okay, cool. So you get. Can you show me your route again?
Up here, and then over here.
Okay, so I think that's 2 attacks of opportunity.
Yep.
1 from each of them. But not from her, 'cause she doesn't have reach. So 2 of those. That's a nat 20, so he naturally crits you. Take 22 slashing, and then you get an infernal wound.
Let's see, 22 slashing.
Yes.
So that's reduced to 12,
Okay.
but still owie.
So he gets you.
And,
Persistent wound.
hey, Kai, I think this is a good point for, Koya to get her scar.
Yeah, as you fucking get bashed in the face from this guy's critical hit, as you are now bleeding. You take 2 additional damage every turn on their turn.
Right?
The other guy fucking biffs it and misses you.
And Koya will make a strike at this woman.
Okay.
Bane Frost, 24.
Fuck. That's just enough.
Hell yes.
Alright. Cool.
That's plus 2 damage.
Nice. You were really prepared for this.
Yeah, I did spend a couple of weeks preparing for this.
Yeah. Sweet. How do you strike down this Erinne?
I'm gonna pull in the scar a little bit, as the glaive comes down on her eye, causing like the huge ass gash in her face, it cuts off her Inquisitor's monocle, her eyes gleaming still, as she just fully cuts from armpit to shoulder
Cool.
and cleaves her in half.
Yeah, you do that. She screeches for half a second before that happens, and you see a globe of darkness kind of comes around, and like little trumpets as the Aeon Ray is summoned back into hell because she's a summoned creature. As the darkness fades, the two devils did not unsummon though. They kind of like nod to each other and is like, as mistress expected. Boop. And they come over to you and say it to you in Infernal, like, you should come with us. Someone wants to meet you.
Really now.
They
Look-
smile at you.
Looks back at everyone. I'll be right back.
The lictor's like, okay. As they nod and like escort you into hell.
I mean, what? How else was I supposed to broach that subject?
Yep.
Like, this is all. Like, even Koya's like, okay, sure.
The lictor's like, I haven't seen that one before. Nikolai just like is like frantically like canceling his spells. He takes. He's like, oh fuck.
Like, literally, it's like you put me in a box so no one else can interfere.
Yeah, he takes down the box quickly. He's like, shit. He's gonna knowledge arcana at that portal. If anyone else wants to as well, we can all join in here.
I mean, is it? I thought it was all like special effects. Is this not just smoke and mirrors?
No. That's a portal to hell.
+2, 37.
Oh yeah. Even as Mithril like comes running up from the side and is like, oh shit. Roscoe, you know, just by looking at this, yeah, that is definitely a portal to hell, but it's temporary. It will last maybe a day or two. It's warm. Blasts of warmth are coming out.
That's probably normal.
Nikolai kind of begins casting another spell because he doesn't have another scroll of that because he used scrolls for those.
Yeah. I would advise against trying to close it just because fucking she won't be able to get back. If that's what you're doing.
It's not that. I'm just trying to. Put up another wall of force. But I don't have that prepared. Or in my book. He's flipping through it. I should really invest in wall of force if I'm going to be summoning these guys. I usually rely on magic circle against evil. I just don't want too many imps falling out, you know?
Besides, I think she's too far away anyway.
Oh yeah, no, you're in hell.
Yeah.
Mithril, would you be a darling? And he gives her some coins. See if someone in the marketplace has a scroll of Wall of Force.
I mean, I got my own variant of Wall of Force. Roscoe just aims his gun, just ready to fire at anyone who walks up. There we go. Keeps people out, keeps people in.
Hmm. He looks at like the Hell Knights, like some of the signifiers come over and are like, yeah, I mean, we stand vigil for one of our own. She passed the test. And Nicolad's like, all right. Lictor kind of comes up and is like, all right, we'll take shifts. Show's over, everyone. Going to the crowd. She passed the test and she has gotten something extra out of it. Huh. Don't see that every day. Cool. We're gonna go directly to hell. As Koya is taken here, the portal opens up into the great city of Dis, which is just a huge nightmare city in the middle of hell, but also one of the places that a lot of where most people who like go to travel to trade and whatnot, they end up here. You're kind of like in a mountain, in a mountainous area, kind of overlooking it, as you're kind of escorted by those devils and put in here. So they all kind of shake around.
Yeah, I really couldn't say no, could I?
No. And you hear someone kind of approaching a little bit as these devils like stand at attention and salute, like military wise, as the Night Queen herself comes up and
Hoya immediately bows or prostrates herself however she's supposed to.
oh yeah, absolutely. LSF kind of like sees that and nods and begins to talk to you in her strange like fallen angel voice. Kind of like how angels inspire like awe and whatnot. She definitely inspires just like fucking spookiness.
I was gonna say fear, but you know what? That
Yeah.
works too.
Fear and spookiness. Her voice is like blades rather than like bells. As she says, "Ah, Koyakov the Mortal, you've gotten my attention recently with some other things that are happening on Galarian. Your little ball of rock in the material plane. Having proven yourself worthy of my attention, I'd like to offer you contracts."
Hey, contract, my lady.
She nods.
What kind of contract?
Where did I put this?
I think
There
you
it
put it
is.
in the backstory handouts.
Yep. Well, your fate, or whatever you want to describe it as, in the upcoming conjunction is most intriguing, especially for the goals and aspirations of those of us here in the pit. But I do notice that your soul is quite chained up, if you will. So I offer you this. I can grant you one use of the spell Limited Wish. For the purposes of removing the chains that hold back your unholy vengeance.
Hoya goes wide-eyed.
If you swear fealty to me. Of course, with your little order, you must earn your worship. So, part of the deal is that you gain my boons.
Wake considers. Hmm. May I see the contract itself?
She nods and like produces one that's already up. She's like, also, to better strengthen yourself against the upcoming conjunction. She says that word again. You will be reforged here. AKA, you can change your class now.
Okay, cool. Reforged. Right?
Yeah,
My lady, if I may ask, what do you mean by conjunction?
ah, you'll find out.
Ominous, but alright. She looks the contract over, and, like, do I have
She looks the
anything to, like,
contract over.
you know, like, do I have anything that, like, you know, just to see if, like, if I'm being fucking lambasted or something? I don't even know if that's the right word.
Guess what? You have to do that research in the library. You can give me either, I will let you do nature, arcana, history, or if you have, I don't think you have, librarian might be work on profession. I put barrister, lawyer, or clerk, but I would take
Sure,
librarian.
I'll throw out a librarian roll. 21.
Cool. This contract is so confusing. You look it over. It's so flowery. There's embellishments of title all throughout. Even for an infernal contract, which you haven't seen any of, it seems like a lot. There's decorative lead letters that make it a little hard to read. There's filigree all over the place. It's very feminine, but it's very dense.
Koya appreciates the feminine touch, though the denseness is beyond her. Well then. Koya thinks it over for a moment. So you'll help me seize my vengeance.
Well, of course.
Alright. I'll sign it then.
She has a wicked smile, and all the other devils begin kind of cheering. Some of the Aaronrays are like, can't wait for you to join the Legion, dearie. Alright, you sign the contract. So,
However she does it, if she has to do it with blood, she stabs the pen into her thumb before writing.
yeah, the pen does have a little sharp thingy that like a diabetes pen basically that you can stick in and like get your stuff.
Okay, but I think it's funnier if it doesn't have to be signed in blood, but she just figures it does and does that anyway.
That is extremely funny. Yes.
Koya's like, yeah, sure, it's probably, yeah. I will say, Koya would like to sign it not with her father's last name, but with her mother's last name, if that's possible.
Oh yeah, she assumes that's your true name.
Yes.
And you see that like where she would sign it, she scrawls in there too. It's just a long ass title of like her full like as full as you're concerned name. She's a demigod, so like anyone who has this info, like if they like try to bind her, they're just gonna die. So
Yeah.
she's less concerned about it than other devils might be.
Yeah, she's a fucking god. Who would even attempt that?
silly people. Yeah, so you gain this item, which grants you the free feat, fiendish obedience. And I also haven't shown this to everyone yet either. We'll get up there. The Queens of Night themselves. All players save. So this is Eliseth. So each day, while after you burn yourself for being a Hell Knight, you also have to sharpen a blade 603 times.
Yeah, that's yeah.
You get because of anyone who takes that fiendish obedient feat or gets it, you get access to exalted boons, and then there are some prestige classes or other feats you can take to give you the different types of boons.
Right, the Sentinel and the Evangelist, right?
Yes, you can only have one in each slot, but you can mix and match them if you
Oh, really?
had them. You can only have 112, 116, and 120 hit dice boon. But they can kind of like go around if you have the feats and stuff for them.
Okay.
But you will take exalted. So once you hit 12 hit dice, you get to choose as a spell like ability ear-piercing scream or badger's ferocity or fireball one a day. Three a
Well,
day,
they get
2 a
to
day.
choose one of the three of those. Okay.
Yes.
That's silly. Once per day fireball would be very silly.
Boom. Yeah, she that's her thing. Yeah, and there are others as well. I might as well show all these while we're here.
Yes. Yes, of course.
Save changes. So there's Hafala, the Dweller of Illusions. There's a Herb Boons. There is, of course, Dolores, the Lady in Pain. She deals more with chitons and whatnot, but chitons are the original citizens of Hell. Basically, all the devils are fallen angels.
Sure. Oh, her title is badass. Our Lady in Pain.
Yup. She's like a weird, like, almost Zon Kuthani, but not quite. She has interesting relations with some of his heralds and whatnot. And of course, our girl, our dad, Lily.
Our dad, Lily, the one where I'm getting a different, my other domain from.
Yes. She's more of a grifter roguey type.
Very fun.
I do have to say, in terms of badass fucking alternate names for gods, I don't know if anyone can beat Achikek.
What's his alternate name?
He who walks in blood.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Cool. So you sign this contract, and as she smiles at that, everyone's hooting and hollering, and she's like, "Then you shall take your 603 holy lashes to be reforged in this hellfire," as the fire starts whipping around you, but you find yourself not burned by it. There's some magic bullshit going on. This is a god.
Yeah.
As very hilariously. Where's that at? Where did I put her? Oh, she's just in NPCs. The first person to come up for this is that woman you just defeated. She has a massive scar across her chest now. You can kind of see it. And she's pretty pissed.
Oh, shit, she's the one doing the lashing?
Yup!
Oh, fuck me, okay. Like, literally
Did you not
pointed
see
at the
that coming?
stairs, like, shit. She's gonna enjoy this a little too much.
She smiles and says, "You'll be returned to your friends, and I'm not one to turn back on my word. The rest of them are here to make sure some of the more obnoxious imps don't go through.
Well then,
Your
get
cause
started.
on the mortal plane is better than a few small devils.
There.
I look forward to hearing from you, every day. And she steps away to go do work on her other plots and plans as this lady finally speaks to you and says, "My name, now if you earned it, is Tirandali. I look forward to vesting my vengeance on you."
Nice to meet you too.
She kind of she kind of like spits on the ground, and the devils kind of crowd around like, "Oh, this is gonna be good."
Look, Koya knows she's in for hell, literally. So she might as well be the sassy bitch.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you're about to get whipped for 10 hours straight.
Yep.
One a minute.
10 hours and 5 minutes.
She kind of smiles and starts circling around, dragging the whip into the hellfire a little bit, before really getting into it.
Yes. Foreplay.
Make sure it's nice and hot.
That's why I said it. That's why I said the joke of, yes, foreplay.
Oh yeah, I didn't hear that. She kind of just like sneers at you and is like, "Well, my friends," gesturing, kind of making a show to the other devils, "let's count."
Oh,
And she begins to crack. Everyone shouts, "One!" like a party. And an airplane flies overhead, and I think that's as good a place as any to call it the end. Oh, actually, almost.
Oh yeah.
Koya,
So about my alignment.
you signed a big contract. Let me unlock your placements.
That moves you 1 towards lawful, right?
Oh, it also does. It does move you 1 towards lawful. Also 1 towards evil.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lock you back. Cool. So now we get to move over to the end of stream.
Holy shit, Koya actually did it.
She did it.
I think I may have over prepared.
No, you prepared very good. No, you did. You did. That was awesome.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you fucking dominated that bitch. Got her ass.
I think swapping over to the attack one was the call.
Yes. Pretty good. Yeah. 1v1 fight with advanced Aaron Ray.
I thought you might throw at me an Aaron yes. I had a feeling.
Oh, absolutely. How else am I going to set up the joke where she's the one who gets to reforge you?
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
So we will have new Koya art soon. Tip is getting close to finishing that. I've got.
I'm excited.
Me too. And then you'll get all your other stuff. Actually, yeah, we can do that when you actually have the new art.
What was that?
I was thinking about showing off some of the other stuff that you get for being a Hell Knight, but we're gonna wait on that.
Okay.
Until you're actually fully in there. Cool. Why did I show all of the other ones? Oh boy, there's some silly things about contracts I might be throwing at everyone soon. Fun times. Is there anything anyone wants to go over before we wrap up? Anything anyone else needs to do while you're in town?
So I just think it'll be so fucking funny when Coda shows up with that fucking alignment chart and him just being the most ridiculously lawful good motherfucker around.
Just polar
Yeah, polar opposite of what Koya's doing.
Fun stuff. We got some Ectern shit going on.
Yeah.
So I am using I don't know if anyone knows 3.5, but the rules for the omens are 3.5 rules.
I'm not familiar with that one.
It's from the Elder Evils book, so I've
Mhm.
since adapted that into good old Pathfinder.
Nice, nice. And it also looks like the fucking contract has the Mummy's Mask research rules, right?
I believe yes, they are the same.
Hell yeah.
So you have the knowledge points, which is like HP. The complexity is the DC you need to hit. The specialized skills give you a bonus if you roll them. I think it's like a +2 or +4. Obviously, being in a library and having like access to tomes and books and such of imports will also help with that. And you'll have access to a permanent library once you help Nicolot out. Also, this contract is so high of a CR because it's from the Queen of Night herself.
Yeah. I figured I
Big
might
boss
as
lady.
well. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, big boss lady.
Yeah, I figured I might as well try and see if I'm gonna get fucked over by it, but like Koya's like, this is probably on the level.
Yeah, I mean, there might always be hidden conditions and clauses.
Yeah, that's fair. But also, just from the get-go, seems like only pluses for me so far. Oh, Koya.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
boy.
sure you'll still be saying that in a couple sessions when you go full evil and get smited by a paladin.
Evil yet, I just have an aura of evil.
And by all the paladins and Cheliacs.
All the paladins and Cheliacs.
Looks at Ide smiles.
Is Ide a paladin? What?
No, but she's been talking about like doing a similar thing from Serenray, and I'm like, lol. The first thing Serenray is gonna ask you to do before she gives you power is to kill Koi.
Yes.
Just gonna be like, get rid of her. I don't know what you see in her.
Oh.
Crisis of faith moment.
All right, I thought you were all about redemption.
I mean, fuck, you want Crisis of Faith moment? Hi, have you looked at what I wrote down for Coda's God yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh, yeah,
Haven't
it
looked-
doesn't
haven't looked at him
exactly
yet.
jive with his life choices. He is never getting any kind of divine power.
My boy.
Yeah, you recognize that name, don't you?
My boy. Oh, Ragathil, my boy.
Yeah, fucking Regathiel, the General of Vengeance, the guy who is all devils die on sight. Fuck you.
That's funny.
Wow. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Wait. Does Koda follow another god of vengeance and is on the exact opposite field as I
Yes.
said?
Yes.
Yep.
That's extremely funny.
Correct.
No, Regathiel is the god of chivalry and vengeance. He is a full fucking angel.
So there's some beef there.
Oh,
bit,
there's so much.
No, I actually looked to see if there was any precedent for anyone tied to Regathiel being a Hell Knight, and there is none. This is not a thing that happens. But it's just like, I mean, Coda doesn't really get it.
It's so funny.
He
might
is
even
just
have-
too much of a dipshit to understand the consequences of what he is doing.
He might get cursed by Ragathiel.
He might, yes.
Divine frowny face. Oh, that's
Divine
good.
brownie.
I think we can move over to ending the stream, Sam, if that's okie dokie.
Yeah. Oh.